Welcome back everybody to the YouTube channel. I am Vesuveus and this is episode 4 of the Matrix Online Revisited. I'm here in the loading area for the Matrix Online emulator. If you want to get into the emulator, go to mxoemu.info, and I've actually got a video on how to download and install all of that. But today's video, we're going to be going through the Pandora's Box Arc 2, the Thurible of Suffering. Okay, and right there on screen, I've got Box 1, the Crucible of Affliction. That's a real-life item that I've put together. If you are interested in purchasing that, just wait around to the end of the video, and I'll give you all the info that you need. So, I've jacked into the Matrix. We are in Historic District South. Okay, if you watched episode 3 of the Matrix Online Revisited, you know that we did Arc 1 of the Pandora's Box. Here we have Metalogic, our Cypherite friend. He is here in his uniform, including gray bandana. He is bringing back the bandana. Okay, so I've got on the Beta hat, the Awakening sunglasses, the Blue Sky t-shirt, the Demon Army trench. I've got the Zion specific Zion Rave pants, and also the black formal shoes. So I point out the outfit because I've got a couple of those items available as well. I've got a couple of Beta hats on order. If you'd like to order an Awakening sunglasses, okay, I can customize the code, the color, the different style of sunglasses, and also we do have a couple of Blue Sky shirts and even some Beta shirts that are available if you'd like those. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll put the link to those items in the description as well. So on to Pandora's Box Arc 2. If you watched episode 3 of this series, you know that we did a walkthrough of Pandora's Box Arc 1. Okay, so we are going to go back to the main collector, the archaeologist, who's located in a park just south of the historic South Hardline. So we're going to go to him, and I'll show you how we would use to trade the items to the archaeologist. So if you open up the box 1, the Crucible of Affliction, you fought all the doctors, you killed them all, you collected loot from their pockets, and you get some blood spattered notes and some other items. You could trade those in for, the main item was a set of gloves. So you could start off by getting 3 blood spatters notes, would get you the doctor's gloves. Then you could trade those back for the surgeon's gloves, those and a couple more items, and then eventually the torturer's gloves. Thank you very much, my friend. Come back with some more artifacts. So now we're going to head back to the Hardline, and we're going to go to Richland to kick off Arc 2 of Pandora's Box storyline, which is my favorite storyline of the entire Matrix Online saga. So we are here in Nara South, Metalogic and I. As soon as the code clears, things should look familiar to you again. Good old Mara Central. So we're going to head south here, and we're going to talk to Laura Poor. Visiting the Mara Collector Laura Poor begins the quest for your next box. You can trade your scalpel and the bloody surgical mask for the origami paper and a surgical mask. Laura Poor tells you that she was instructed to provide you with the origami paper and to read the note on it. It tells that there is more to the grand scheme than just the doctors, and to go to the international address to learn more. So somebody has instructed Laura Poor to push us further into this story. Someone has written the following in bold hand. There is more than just the doctors. Come see me in the International District and I will tell you more. An International District address is written on the paper. And when you go to International and you use the origami paper, that is going to start the first mission for this arc. Activating the origami paper leads you to Shinjuku and a mission called Qualifying Round. You meet several exile bodyguards and talk to Argon, the Kedamoth mission contact and Element family member. Argon tests you by instructing you to take his gang down in order for him to trust you with his information. He tells you that Colt was behind the doctors in the box, and to learn more we ought to visit a man high up in the organization Neo worked in as a copper top, the Metacortex building. So this is the mission area that I ran it. We have some of the exiles. Gat Boy is there. Pixie-licious is there. Doc Slade. Gray Malkin. Ms. Boots. And Stella X. So you would have to take this gang down, and then Argon is going to give you some information. He gives you an encrypted key fob to show his contact. So we're going to head out, and we have to go find a contact who's high up in the organization that Neo worked in as a blue pill. Of course, we know that is the Metacortex building located in downtown. So Metalogic and I race back to the hardline. He's going to teleport first, and we are going to head to, I believe it's Morel South. That is the closest hardline to the Metacortex building. By the way, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and sign up for alerts. Just hit the bell and you get the alerts anytime I come out with some more content and videos. You will be the first to know about it. So we are going to be heading over to the Metacortex building. Okay, there's some good, it's a good shot of the Metacortex building. If you would like to get into the emulator, go to mxoemu.info. Okay, I've got another video on how to download and install all the components you need, and you can come check out all the locations. You can even see some of the collectors. Now, when I filmed this, the collectors weren't there, but the developer Rajkasto fixed a couple of things, so now you'll be able to see the collectors. Jumping onto the Metacortex building roof, you meet Daniel Cates. Along with the encrypted key fob, he requires a silver star, gold badge, and eagle pin. So you can just go farm those out in some of the local gang members. They'll drop those items. You give him the key fob and the 3 gang tokens in exchange for an encrypted key fob and a cult lobby pass. He tells you that Dr. Voss is not a mere researcher and that he has an agenda of his own. The hostile doctors popping out of the box was not an accident. He sends us to cult headquarters in Kedamoth, Argon's turf, to learn more. His cult lobby pass should get us through the door. So now that our business is done, we are going to head back to Richland, to Kedamoth, and the closest hardline there would be Lamone South, or just Lamone. Lamone was a little bitty neighborhood. Nothing really in Lamone, but it was the closest one to Kedamoth and the cult lobby. Activating the cult lobby pass spawns a mission, Walking Papers, in the cult building in Kedamoth to learn what Dr. Voss has been up to. We searched 3 computers, and I'll put these screenshots up in the video. We searched 3 computers and a wall safe for information on Dr. Voss. The computers and safe come up with nothing. Cult orders her security to stand down and tells you that she had found Dr. Voss researching an unauthorized project using her facility and hasn't shown for work recently. She provides us with the location note document of his last known address and a message to fire Voss for her. So Metalogic and I are just gonna show you exactly where I ran the mission back when the game was live. We've got the screenshots here to show you exactly it lines up. This was the specific location. Welcome, user. Nothing found. This woman has the upright bearing and decisive movements of someone used to thinking for herself and wielding unquestioned authority. And that is cult. And the cult chemical organization was kind of weaved into the storyline for the Matrix Online. Just a good supporting character. So, cult sends us to go find and fire Dr. Voss. We search his apartment and listen to 3 of his phone messages. One call is from a cult employee looking for Dr. Voss. The second message is from an unnamed caller telling Voss that drops have been successful and there have been 10 downloads in the last 48 hours. The third message is also from an unnamed caller telling Voss things are heating up, he's worried, and looking good so far. Searching his computer reveals an email from Cube619 and mxoemu 4321 with the subject rendezvous. Sorry I had to cancel on the meeting last night at Cyclo, the Morel Club. Blanche may have picked up on something. You busy with drops tonight? Further searching of his apartment reveals another box, the Thurible of Meditation. So we're going to be searching around his apartment here. This is the exact location. You know, one of the nicer locations for Richland. So I'll put some screenshots up here of the computers that we searched. And we pick up the box. And we are out of here. So we're going to head back to the hardline, and then when you upload to the hardline, it would send you the box, the Thurible of Meditation. So I'll show you those details here. I'll put a screenshot of the item details here momentarily. So this works in downtown. An unusually heavy metal box inscribed with circular designs arranged in a harmonious pattern. It emits a clear metallic ringing sound and a smell of incense when struck. So this is something that you had to do downtown. We're back in Historic District South. And I'm going to just kind of show you the location that I used to run my boxes when I had to solo them. Because as the game went further and further, it was harder to get teams together to do these sorts of things. So you had to be about 100 meters away from a hardline. You had to be outdoors. So I would choose this location over here, that balcony that I'm going to point Metalogic to. So I would put the box down here. I would right in front of the doorway. I would open up the box and then run inside. And here's some screenshots. I actually of opening this box. Same location, just up on the roof there at the tower. So I used to run in here and then just throw viruses and area of attacks at all the bad guys. So this box reveals monk-like warriors of Chinese culture called the 18 Tigers that may have been early agents of a past Matrix. They imply that they were learned from and then discarded, how they were programmed to fight, and that there is weakness in the simulation. By reading the scrolls, you learn that they paid the Merovingian to enter the Matrix, but he imprisoned them for fearing their power. The machines must have tried to destroy them at some point because he boasts killing 3 of their agents. And of course, the Merovingian was known for ferrying exile programs into the Matrix, and then instead of just letting them go free, he used to imprison them. And it was either be imprisoned by the Merovingian or face deletion. So they would take their chances with the Merovingian. So we're going to head back over to the archaeologist. Here's some of the tiger cloths. If you collected enough tiger cloths, you could get all of the items. There's a mysterious white headband. There's a calligraphy brush. And here's a couple of the scrolls. There were 5 of them. We have the Earth Scroll. We have the Fire Scroll. The Void Scroll. The Water Scroll. And finally the Wind Scroll. So if you collected all these items, that could get you basically the top tier item. So you could get the Tiger Acolyte's coat, the Tiger Warrior's coat, or the Tiger's Master's coat. They were all different levels. Thank you, my friends. Some of these codes in the older objects are very unusual. Come back when you have some more. And that is it. That is Pandora's Box Arc 2. I want to thank you very much for watching the video. I want to thank Metalogic for accompanying me in recording this video and being patient, because it's been a couple of months since we recorded and the upload date. So if you are interested in the first Pandora's Box or any of the items that I had mentioned earlier, go to my Instagram and follow me there, Vesuveusmxo. There's a link in my bio to my Etsy page, and you can get yourself an assassin mask, Pandora's box, the beta hat or beta shirt, the blue sky shirt. I have the blue sky hats coming pretty soon. I'm just working on finalizing some things with my vendor to embroider those, and I'm even looking at doing a couple of other things. We've got the Demon Army trench coat design here, the tribal design that everybody loved. So I'm going to do like a t-shirt of that, and maybe even the Burning Eye trench. So follow me and keep an eye out for those items. Okay, here we have BitBomb. Hey, BitBomb has joined us in the emulator from the Discord server. And that is it, folks. Thank you very much, and put in the comments what you'd like the next video to be. I'm going to finish out Pandora's Box Arc 3 and 4, but let me know what you want to see after that. You want some mission contacts? You want some official storyline stuff? Let me know what you want in the comments, and I will get working on that for you. Okay? This is Vesuvius, shutting down.